This conference will now be recorded.
I told you we'll be taking TDS. Okay, just to recap, I just briefly explained to you about TDS. Can any one of you sum it up what you understood by yesterday's briefing? You can put it in your own words. I would like to know what you have understood. Miss Sanjana was not there yesterday, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Miss Chinmay, can you just recap about
Yes,
TDS? Yeah, please.
it is a direct tax law,
Okay,
and then
good.
tax is deducted at source by the person who makes the payment.
Yeah, go
Mm,
ahead.
Yes, sir. If it exceeds a particular threshold, then it is deducted as a percentage basis.
Correct. Fair enough. Good. Okay. So first bullet point, it is a direct tax. I told you income tax will not maintain in tally, but TDS you have to compulsorily maintain in tally. What the Companies Act says is you have to maintain TDS in a computerized form. See, Government or Companies Act cannot tell you maintain in tally. Please understand, all of you. Government or Company Act cannot say you have to maintain in tally. See, tally is a private company. Okay, if government says like that, they're indirectly marketing tally. No, okay, tally is what the government says is you have to maintain in computerized format. That's all. Okay, it will not take out the name of tally. Okay, understanding, all of you. After all, tally is a private company. Government cannot pinpoint that you maintain in tally. Fine. Okay. So now coming to TDS, please listen. As your friend rightly said, okay, I'll just make it more elaborate. So there are certain nature of payment. See, the nature of payment, who is making the payment? Company, okay, not an individual. There are certain nature of payment for which tax has to be deducted at source by the person who is making the payment. See, all of you, at this point you have to be clear. As per IT Act, person means it is there are 8 category of person: individual and HUF. First one, partnership, private limited company, body of individual, association of person, artificial judicial person, like this. These are all person. As per IT Act, person includes this. Please, when you are free, please read this theory. Okay, you don't have to wait, or it is not for exclusively. It's not exclusively for exam. It is for GK, general knowledge. Being, if you say I'm a commerce graduate, people assume you know some certain things. Okay, it's not that when the only you can't say when the IT thing is discussed I will read. No, not necessary. Okay, if you're free any point in time, you can read about these things. What is person? Who is a person as per IT Act? So like that, company is also a person. Okay, So having said these things, so now I will record a transaction in Tally. See, for example, I am NICT company. I am NICT company. Okay. Let us say I am the manager, accounts manager. All of you carefully understand the scenario. I am the accounts manager. I find that some of the entries recorded by the accountant, I felt it is not correct. Okay, in accountancy there can be many type of, see, not maintaining correctly. See, in companies you are supposed to maintain written down value of depreciation. You can't maintain straight line method. So like that, there are chances accountant would have erred. So manager thought, okay, let me get the particular set of transaction audited. So what the manager did was, he could, in on the internet, you could come across, you see, many people, many freelancers, they advertise on internet and LinkedIn, that LinkedIn. Okay, so what is that? They will say we are available for, many people can, they'll publish themselves. Okay, they'll say I'm available for, what is that, audit, financial consultancy, like that. Any professional can put their profile on net, and if anybody is interested, they can get in touch with the thing and they'll go ahead. Okay, so a person had put his profile on the internet. So this manager found that profile interesting. CA, okay, okay, CA Mr. Raj, okay, Mr. Raj, okay, he had put his profile on the internet. Okay, that is available for all the financial services and auditing. So company called him. They explained the situation. You have to audit this type of these things. You have to audit. He agreed and said, "It's a 5 days job. I will charge 40,000." Okay, now company is paying a professional. Company is paying a professional fee to CA. It comes under TDS. Okay, section 194J. Okay, fees for professional and technical service, if the threshold limit, as your friend mentioned, if the threshold limit exceeds certain limit, 30,000 in this case, there will be TDS 10%. Okay, so this comes under TDS. Fine, all of you got the thing. So now I'll show you the chart, the TDS rate chart. Yesterday we had looked briefly. Just have a look. Which is a section we are discussing. I'll tell you. See, this is a section. One more. There is one more thing. Okay, I'll show you. We'll see that section and go ahead with the recording. Okay. You too, when you're free, you can go through this chart. See, TDS section, nature of payment, threshold limit for individual, how much, for other than individual companies, what is the rate. Okay. So section, please remember, section 192, comma 193 and 194, okay, of the IT Act. I told you, ultimately TDS is part of income tax. Of the IT Act deals with TDS. TDS. Section 192, 193, 194 deals with TDS. Fine. So there I told you there are around 30 nature of payment. If you're free, please go through this chart. I've selected professional fee, which is common in I selected the section nature of payment which are common in a company. Okay, payment to a professional, okay, is a common thing in a company. There'll be professionals coming doing some, what is that, some part-time job or some consultancy, all those things. So we give them professional fee. For that there is TDS. Okay, I was telling you about this winning from crossword puzzle game shows, Kumbhane Crorepati, this one 194B. Okay, all these things, just have an idea. So 194J is the section we are about to discuss. 194J. See, fees paid to for fees paid for. Please write case 1. Case 1. Fees paid for professional and technical service. Section 194J. If the amount exceeds 30,000, that is a threshold limit, the rate of TDS is 10%. Okay. All of you, when you're free, go through this nature of payment. Just have an idea. You don't have to buy hard, mug up, nothing. Okay. But what are the section I'm discussing? And I'll discuss one more section. Those are will come across. An accountant will normally come across in his job. Okay. So professional fee. This is what we are discussing. 194G. Okay. So it is 10% TDS. Fine. So all of you please write, name of your company is NICT Private Limited. In the books of NICT Private Limited. One 4/23. Please write down transaction 1st April 2023. Company paid. Note down, this is a transaction. Company paid Mr. Raj, comma, chartered accountant, rupees 40,000 towards audit fee. Full stop. Next paragraph. Record the necessary transaction. Show TDS calculation, comma, report. Go through the transaction. Okay. So we'll create a company. Company create. All of you do along with me. NICT Private Limited. These things you can skip. The practice exercise. In reality, you have to furnish all the details. So you are not discussing GST. Say no. You can keep it, yes, but there will be lot of things, lot of features appearing in your screen when you are creating master. Okay, if GST is also S, okay, it is many at 2 or 3 places you have to say not applicable. Don't want, since we are focusing on TDS, I'll keep only TDS S. So this is not compulsory. Okay, you can skip this TAN registration number. You can skip. C, TAN stands for, please write down, it is there only, tax deduction. Please test question, MCQ question. Okay, there is a very much possibility this question will come. TAN stands for tax deduction and collection account number. You see there itself. Okay, so you have to remember that. Okay, it can be matched the following. Okay, see, it's not that only 1 mark, one question. Okay, in MCQ, it's not 60 mark, 60 question. It's not like that. Okay, one question can carry 4 mark. Okay, left side PAN, TAN, GST, something you can give. Right side all the acronym, for all the things you will give. Permanent account number, tax, like that you can. You have to map 1B, 2A, 3D, okay, 4C, like that. Okay, don't think it's only 1 mark, 60 marks, 60 questions. It's not like that. There can be only 35 questions covering 60 marks. A question can have 4 marks. Weightage can differ. Okay, but it will not be so simple. Okay, for TAN little bit, but see, it's very easy for MCQ. Answer is already there. Had you read once, you can directly do it. Okay, if it is like your offline exam, okay, writing down in this one, and there is no MCQ, you should literally know tax deduction and collection account number. It is not so in MCQ. Everything is there. Only thing is you have to be little bit alert and map it to correct thing. Okay, fine. All those things you have to, okay, get ready. Okay, you just what all I've done. What are the objective questions? See, he can't ask write short note on tally. How can that can be a question in an MCQ exam? Okay, you have to be little bit alert. Okay, sharp. You either get one or no, zero. Okay, there's nothing like okay. So all those things MCQ. So prepare accordingly. Function key, shortcut key, or some of the questions. Don't think it is the only question. Okay, fine. Enter deductor company. NICT is a deductor. Okay, enter. Don't do anything. Everything is set. You don't have to complicate. Accept as such. Control A, save it. So that other company is disturbing me, I'll shut it. Okay, Alt F3, select, Control F3, shut, F11, feature, F12, configuration. Okay, these are some of the things. Okay, not the only things. Fine. So I'll shut that company, shut, Control F3. I don't want the first company. It will go out of display. Now please read the transaction and guide me how to go about. You take your time, read the transaction, maybe note down in a paper what all the things you have to do and tell me. Miss Sanjana, you have to take part today. Others, okay, they please take part. Only those who came on the screen, I remember. Others, please take part. Okay, get involved. See, yeah, so soon your course has come to an end also. Okay, we are just meeting one more class, that is on 4th September. 5th September is your exam. We'll confirm. That is the thing. Okay, still there will be one confirmation.
Write the journal entries.
Yes, Miss Chinmay. What are the first thing is, what are the masters you might require, you require for this transaction? General journal entry we will write, or if you would like to tell the journal entry, go ahead, no problem. From there we'll pull out the masters lectures. What is coming to your mind, you share with us. Nothing, no problem.
Audit fees account debit to
Okay,
Mr. Raj to TDS.
good. Chinmay, you got it perfect. Okay, there is no ambiguity there. Okay, see, all of you, see what your friend said is perfect. Okay, I'll just put it in a notepad. Okay, in wordpad, whatever, no problem. See, all of you, you can also make a note in tedious. Okay, in tedious transaction, all of you can make a note. Okay, there will be three lectures, always three lectures. First one, expense lecture. Okay, please write. This holds good for any tedious transaction. The general expense lecture. Second one, party lecture. Third one, tax lecture. Okay, so these are the must for TDS. Okay, so as your friend rightly identified the ledger. In fact, she gave the journal entry. She went ahead one step and gave the journal entry. Your expense ledger being audit fee. Party ledger being Mr. Raj. Tax ledger being TDS. That's what your friend said, rightly said. Okay. Okay. So these are the things in in a TDS transaction. Now, so let us now the journal entries. First one, okay, J1, journal entry 1, JE1. JE1 is audit fee debit. All of you make a note. Fee debit 40,000 to Mr. Raj 6,000 to TDS 4,000. This is the journal entry 1. Okay. So these are what? L1, L2, L3. This is what? L1, ledger 1, ledger 2, ledger 3. These are the three ledgers. Okay. Journal entry first one is, this is the first one. This is the first journal entry. Audit fee debit. Okay, you saw that. Okay, please write down. So narration being TDS deducted. This is a narration. No, same thing we'll do it. We'll put it in tally. We'll create the masters, then record the first JE also. So create ledger audit fee. So it is indirect expense. You debit to P&L. Space bar. All of you observe. Do along with me. Space bar. Applicable. Nature of payment we have to create. That section, what you saw the section, you have to put it in tally. Okay, this section, right? This is a section you saw. This you have to put it in tally. 194J is a section, you have to put it here. So I'll say, observe, all of you do along with me. Create fees for professional and technical service. Here, fees paid for professional technical service. Okay. Section 194G. That's what the IT Act says. Payment code, I know. Okay, it's available in the notes also. 94J. Even remittance code you can get it from the notes. Okay. So it is, you saw it is 10%. 10%. Threshold limit 30,000. Okay. See, as you know, at this juncture, I would like to tell you this is somewhere will be asked in MCQ. I told you, how can you answer MCQ question? If you know the theory, you can let the question be any type, you can answer. So why? What I mean by that, I'll tell you. Okay, without PAN, there is a penalty 20%. Please know that the deductee. See, now Mr. Raj has, understand carefully, Mr. Raj has come and done the audit work for our company. Okay, we had agreed for 40,000. We will give him 36,000. There will be 10% TDS. Let us say he did not give PAN. The CA, the deductee, did not cooperate and furnish his PAN to us. Now, TDS every month you deduct for April month before 7th of the following month you have to deposit to income tax department TDS section. Remember, GST 20th, TDS 7. April month, what all the TDS we have deducted? Some consultant came, some contractor came. We paid rent also. There is TDS for rent. So we have deducted everything. So you have to deposit. For example, if the party, the deductee has not furnished his PAN, because where will you deposit? If he has given the PAN number, we can deposit the whatever the deduction amount into his PAN account. That it is visible in his, if he log into income tax website with his PAN, he can see that NICT would have deposited 4,000 in his account. See, all of you, please understand. See that 4,000 what NICT deducted, it belongs to Mr. Raj only. Okay, but for this nature of payment, there is TDS. You will not get now. Okay, after the financial year, when he files his tax return, you will say income from NICT 40,000. There he will get the refund. Again, he is not going to pay tax on that. He will deduct this 4,000, which we have deducted from his IT payable. 4,000 is already for this particular payment. We have deducted tax and deposited. So you will deduct this from IT payable. Okay, you will deduct this 4,000 from his tax liability. You have to little bit visualize. That's how happens in the companies. So you have to understand thoroughly well. Ultimately, you will be doing tedious entries in your company. Okay, as an accountant, you have to carry out tedious entries. You have to so understand the theory correctly. Okay, so Mr. Raj did not give PAN. Company accountant called Mr. Raj, sir, I am finalizing the month's account. I'm preparing P&L for the month. So please give the PAN. Okay, so that I'll deduct and deposit and debit the amount to P&L. He did not furnish. So now what to do? Okay. The party, Mr. Raj CA, did not cooperate in furnishing PAN. So what the IT Act says is, if the deductee is not cooperating, you go ahead and deduct 20% as penalty. So you would have got 36 now. If he has not furnished PAN, he will get only 32. Even that 8,000 what they deduct, he can't get it as a refund later. He can't reduce from his liability. Okay, so that thing you have to be clear. So that's what he says. Non-furnishing of PAN penalty 20%. See here, without PAN 20%. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, just show you. I will do that. Okay, because ultimately there is a question on this. Okay, you can expect a question on this. So as I told you, this you are putting the, see, if you see the heading tedious nature of payment creation, threshold limit 30,000 you have to give. I'll give 30,000. Enter. This is a section I have put it in the software in Tally. Okay. The income tax IT section I have put it in Tally. That's all. Enter, enter. Now, Mr. Raj. Group is this. See, I want to get you all of you involved in this. Okay, it's very important. GDS entry very important. See, if you know, if not advanced, basic GST, basic GDS, you can work in a CS office. Okay, in CS office, invariably they'll be doing this GST and GDS. Okay, so definitely with this, what all I've taught you, there is no doubt you can become an entry level accountant. Okay, with fair knowledge of GST and GDS, you can take up a job of entry level accountant. Okay, of course, as you do more things, you'll pick up all the concepts. Okay, all the things how to fine. Now you tell me which is the group you are going to link Mr. Raj. So you run through the group. There are 28 account groups. Run through them and give me the answer. See, I told you some time back, I was telling you, it is not important what all, okay, how much you learned. Okay, make sure what you learned, you are learned thoroughly. That is my idea. Okay, yes, come on now, get involved. What is the, which is the group? Miss Sanjana, what do you think is a group? Miss Chinmay?
Or is it an expense?
Okay, I'll explain to you. Okay, see, Mr. Raj has come, is a CA. He has come to our company, NICT, my company, NICT, our company. He has come and done the audit work. For having done the work, we have to pay him. So, what is he to the company?
Creditor.
Good.
No.
Yes. Okay. Sundry creditor is the answer. Okay. For having come and done the work, company is liable to pay him. Okay. Any doubt? You want any clarification regarding this? Okay. Fine. Don't restrict. No, it's okay. don't restrict creditors debtors only to sale and purchase. All right. Sundry creditors is a account group. I'll link it because there are quite a few things to be discussed. Let us not. We'll go a little bit ahead. Okay. You got it right. He has come and done the work. Company is liable to pay him. In our books, he is a creditor. That's it. Fine. Enter. Is TDS deductible? Say yes. Who is Mr. Raj? Is an individual resident. Go along with me. See, if you see here, PAN is mandatory for ETDS. What is PAN? See, this to qualify as a test question is little bit basic. Still, what is PAN?
Permanent account number.
Do you have one?
No, sir.
Okay. 18 and above, you are eligible to make PAN. You have PAN. See, okay, if you want to operate your debit card, okay, if you want to operate your account, SB account, you need to have SB account number. If you want to communicate to income tax department, you should have PAN. IT department will recognize a person not by his name but by his PAN. PAN is a 10-digit alphanumeric number. First 5 will be alpha, next 4 numeral, last one alphabet. Okay, that it will not change. Okay, so it is AABCN 2186N. See, this number you are familiar. Okay, this number we used for, I think, Rex computers. We prefixed state code, we suffixed N1ZY. See, what is the beauty of this GST registration number? All of you, please understand this. Okay. See, GST is an indirect tax. You all know this. Okay. But the current, what is it, post 2017, he has made the GST number so powerful. The person who has designed that GST number, 15-digit alphanumeric number, it's so powerful that by knowing company's GST number, the government can access his direct taxing also, because even PAN is captured in that number. Such a powerful number. Okay, see, earlier, as you just as you may be aware or not, there were many registration. One for income tax, one separately for sales tax, VAT, separately for excise duty, separately for service tax, like that. Now the GST number, registration number, which they formulated in 2017, they saw that it's a powerful number, it's a powerful thing. Just by knowing company's GST registration number, you can access company's direct tax information. So powerful it is. Okay, fine. See, that is the thing. If a number is designed in such a way that, okay, it should capture. Now with With GST registration number, the entire, whether it is direct and indirect tax thing of the company can be accessed by the government, by the department, by the government. Because your number is direct tax number is also is there in indirect tax thing also. Okay, all those things, just to ponder about it for a minute. Okay, so there's a PAN number. I told you there's something called penalty. To see that, I will not give PAN. To see that, I will not give PAN. Later will come and give it. Fine. Provide PAN details. Yes, I'll say not available because Mr. Raj did not cooperate in furnishing PAN. Okay, fine. So third ledger is ledger number 3 is TDS, duties and taxes. TDS. But link the section. Enter, save it. Now, as we created the ledger, we discussed the first JE also. So we have to record. Which is the voucher you are going to use to record JE1? Which is the voucher you are going to use to record this transaction? This is the entry. Which is the voucher.
Sir, is it journal voucher?
Why journal?
Because it doesn't involve cash or bank account.
Good. Yes, Miss Sanjana, you are right. Okay. It is an adjustment entry. To deduct TDS, we are recording the first transaction. Okay. So there is no, okay, cash is neither cash or bank is neither debited nor credited. So it is an adjustment entry, good, to be recorded in journal F7. All of you got this? Any clarification you require, please let me know. 40,000 is the amount. I'll say 40,000. Cost center thing is coming. Okay. F11. You go to F11 and say cost center. Be 40,000. Okay. Credit Mr. Raj. See how much it has deducted.
8,000.
8,000 is what is the percentage?
20%.
Yeah. Since Mr. Raj did not furnish his PAN number, the accountant went ahead and deducted 20%. Okay, as a penalty. Okay, so normally companies, okay, they don't want this thing to happen, but in extreme cases, if the CA is not at all cooperating, okay, the accountant will call CA, sir, you please SMS your PAN number. He says I am busy, something you will say. Okay, he is not cooperating. So companies don't, next time they don't do business with these people. Okay, it's all unnecessary things. Penalty or to deposit to some defaulters list, all those things. Okay. So what they do is before the CS starts the work, they'll collect all his PAN, his Aadhaar card, ID proof, everything they'll collect. Okay. So this is not a positive scenario. Okay. So we'll give PAN and come back. We'll see the effect. Okay. I'll just about this PAN and see the go ahead with the recording. To show you, I did that. First five are always alpha. Next four are always numerals. In fact, Miss Sanjana, do you have PAN?
No, sir. I don't have.
Fine. Okay. If you please try to apply, no problem. You can apply online also. When you're free, please do that. You can always have to open a bank account. You require a PAN. You require PAN number. You can always get it done. But 18 years age criteria, fine. You have to, you can get it, you can do apply online, just casually today tomorrow also you can do, whenever you're free you apply, you'll get it within 10 days, you'll get the PAN number. Please observe, when you get the PAN, the fifth digit will be your name. Okay, the fifth digit will be your name. This is my company's PAN, that's why it is NICT. Okay, fine. That you observe, when you get your PAN, observe your name will be the fifth digit. By chance, if your name is not there, your surname it will be there, because you would have filled that middle name, first name not correctly, means it will take out the thing. Okay, it will be either your name or your surname. Fine, that you can check up. It's always true. In PAN, your name is fifth digit. Enter, enter, enter. So let us, for now, audit fee 40,000. Enter. Don't do anything. See, I told you. What did I tell you? You have to maintain TDS compulsorily in a computerized form. In our case, it is Tally. So he has designed so he has made so user friendly. You just navigate. You don't have to do anything. Don't do anything. Just navigate. It will take you to the home. Enter, enter, enter. Don't do anything. Don't change anything. So over. TDS. Being TDS deducted. The page up. So this is the first entry. Now, what you should do next? What do you think we should do next?
Payment, sir.
Yeah, payment to whom?
Payment to Mr. Raj and TDS deduction.
Good. Okay, you have to make one payment to party, that is Mr. Raj, one payment to department, that is TDS amount. Good. Okay, so first let us make payment to Mr. Raj. So I'll go to payment voucher. Okay, since I can't take 30th April is education version, the date limitation you know by this time. So I'll take it on second. So Mr. Raj, it is showing the current balance. Same thing you give. Against reference it will come. You just navigate. Because sundry creditors maintain bill wise you are given as against reference it will come. You just navigate. Don't do anything. You get a bank. Buy bank. Under bank account. will show negative. As I told you, there is no balance because we did not start with capital and all. First 60 lakh, if you remember first chapter, 60 lakh came to business, 40 we transferred to bank, there was sufficient balance in bank, we went ahead and made payments. Okay, here we did not start with introduction of capital, there is no cash or bank, there is no money in the company. So I'll show you some other things. So keep the cursor on the master. All of you please listen. Keep the cursor for alteration. Okay, for alteration, here at this stage I would like to give some balance to bank. Okay, fine. I would like to give some opening balance to bank. Just see, observe. So whenever you want to alter the master, and when you are in the inside the voucher, you don't have to come out, go to gateway of tally, alter, not required. Place the cursor on the master to be altered. So I want to alter Y bank. I place my cursor is there. Control enter is right. Control enter. Online alteration. Online editing. So you have come to the alteration screen. Now let us say I will give 40 lakhs as the opening balance. Some concept I'm just discussing. Please listen carefully. Now again I'll go and see Y bank. So it is 40 lakhs we are given. Okay. So now there is money in the bank. Okay, it's no more shows in red. It is a favorable balance. Okay. Even if it is red, companies will have current account. For current account, they'll give overdraft facility. Okay. So even if it is red, no problem. Okay. So if you're paying check, now they make net banking e-fund transfer. Check also we can do e-fund transfer. I told you last time all these things you have to. Okay, what is that? Mr. Raj's details, which bank he has account, all those things you have to put here. So being amount paid to party. Mr. Raj CA. Enter. Oh. Now let us one thing I'll tell you. Create a ledger. I just randomly create one ledger. See, in companies when you are working, something will like this come. Total opening balance 40 credit debit. Total opening balance 40 lakh debit. So that is the difference. In companies, invariably, if there is something okay wrong error, this thing will come. I'll just put it simple. The meaning of this is there is no corresponding 40 lakh credit. Okay, had I told you in our first lesson, chapter number 1, capital account 60 lakh, liability side 60 lakh, asset side cash. Then liability it was 60 only, asset 40 cash, 40 bank, 20 cash. That's what after the second entry what balance sheet showed. That's what. Okay, now you should be, by this time you should know. That means there is no corresponding credit for this. That's why it is showing difference. Okay, if you go to balance sheet, so all these things you have to explore, I told you. Right? So there is difference in opening balance. Okay. So There is no, for this bank account, there is no corresponding, for this debit balance, there is no corresponding credit. That is the interpretation. So all of you are getting it. See, accountancy job or accountancy job is not easy. You are dealing with money, okay, and you should be in a position to interpret things fast. Okay, fine, all said and done. Now, so we have recorded two entries. First one was adjustment entry. JE1 was F7. In journal, we recorded in journal voucher. And is a payment to party, journal entry 2. Okay, Mr. Raj account debit to bank. We did it in payment. Now, so you have to remit the TDS amount which we deducted to the department. So before doing that, we have to see the report. Please write. To see TDS report, we'll see the TDS report and also make the payment. When you are making payment, so what transaction happened in April pertain when there was TDS deduction, the same all the deducted amount we have to deposit before 7th of the following month. So I'll go to voucher and be in the May. Okay, I'll be 1 or second file. Now let us see TDS report now. Go to TDS report here. So please write down. This is form 26Q is for resident. Test question. For residents, it will show form 26Q. For non-resident, 27Q. This is a test question. So form 26Q, let us see. That's for resident. That's where you have to get. You'll get it. See, balance payable 4,000. 40,000 was the assessable value. 10% is the TDS. So that what we deducted, we have to deposit to department, TDS department in Mr. Raj's PAN number. Okay, so his bill is 40,000 before. Afterwards also it will be 40 only. Thing is, since this particular nature of payment calls for TDS, be deducted subsequently when he files his IT return and arrives at the IT payable, you will deduct from that IT payable this 4,000 also, because one particular income has suffered tax prior. One particular nature of payment, one particular income has already suffered taxation. So he will deduct 4,000 from his tax liability. Okay, see, as you know, when he's Mr. R in his capacity as a CA, he will also file tax return. Every individual, all the things individuals they pay, there's what is that? They file tax return. So he will reveal all his income from salary, income from house property. There are 5 heads of income, all those things. So he will come at tax liability. He'll apply the slabs. Okay, 0 to 3.3 lakhs nil, like that. There are slabs. Okay, you know that. Okay, if I go there, it will be taxation class. Don't want. I'll just run you through that. Fine. So you will come to his tax liability. So one particular, it so happens one particular income, it has already suffered tax. So that 4,000 he will deduct from his liability. All of you, did you get this? Or little bit overload? How you are feeling? Miss Sanjana, Miss Chinmay, other
To understand.
participants. Okay, if you're understanding, it's good. Okay, I put it in simple words. It should not be any problem. Okay, it's all transparent. Okay, fine. Nice to know that all of you. Okay, so now we'll make payment from here only. See, every month you have to make a payment. Your tally will be configured directly. If I say start payment, your tally will be directly, what is that, configured to, it will take you to IT site, income tax site. Okay, income tax government of India site, it will take you. You can directly make the statutory payment. Okay, only thing is when the amount is going, it will ask for OTP that you have to give from net banking. It will go automatically, it will be gone. Okay, so every month, this is it's a routine exercise. Okay, in a company, this is a routine exercise. It will be happening once in a month. So what they do is they would have, the tally person would have configured the thing. You would have linked to Income Tax Government of India's website. Straight away you can make the payment. Okay, now 4,000 is the payment to be made. I say stat payment, statutory payment. Click on that, TDS for April 1st 4 to 34, it will not take, that, so make it 2 4. For April, our education version, there are limitations. I'll give 2 4 23 to take till 2 4 23. Now section, nature of payment, all these things should come automatically. It will come, it is something called autofill. I will not give anything, just observe. If you are doing, you also observe. It will come 194J, nature of payment, deduct the everything, it will literally come. See, it has to come. I will not give. That you have to make sure. By chance, in any case, if you don't get like this, if the system is not listing, something is wrong. It has to itself list these things. Okay, you are not going to input anything there. You have to accept. Okay, that make sure when you're practicing, it happens like this. 94J. See, nature of payment. What I given, same thing will come. Fee for whatever thing I give, nature of payment, the section thing, and this is my wordings. Okay, I created the section. It was not there in Tally. I told the software that this is a section. This is a thing. Fine. Deductee status. What I should take? I have a choice.
Non-company, sir.
Yes, very good. Good answer. Okay. Deductee. Yes, please interpret for us, Ms. Chinmay. Why you said non-company? Interpret for us.
Sir, he was an individual, sir. So how
Yeah,
is he a company?
good. Straightforward. Okay, you are fast. Good. Okay, Mr. Raj is an individual. Okay, it's not a company. It's a non-company. Fine, non-company. Okay? So you can't make cash payment. It is always through bank payment by bank. So as auto filled. I did not do anything. It has auto filled the payment voucher. In fact, the payment has happened also. I told you in net banking, it would have directly connected to the thing site website, and money will go from your company's bank account also. From Y bank, money will also go. Just you need to write TDS. What are the things? Details you have all the details. Okay, all the details you give. What is that? Being TDS amount deposited for the month of April. For April 23. All of you understood this?
Sir, a doubt, sir.
Please ask.
Sir, can you show the statutory payment again?
I'll show. Relax. Okay. So I'll delete that voucher. Alt D. It will go. See, we have this many entries. Hold on. Space bar, enter space bar, enter. This is the statutory payment. All today, it's here only. I'll delete it, will go. Fine. Enter. So now, before making the payment, I told you it will be auto filled. Okay. Tally will do it itself. Okay, so from report we can directly do. That's what the accountant will do, because as I told you, it's a routine exercise. Okay, Tally is very user friendly. Okay, they have done what all is possible from a software perspective. They have made it very user friendly, so that the end user, the user, will not have any hassle. Okay, it will be so easy. Go to, so I have to make the payment. I have to, we have deduct, we have, it can be more than one entry also. There can be some 5 or 6 payment, professional fees payment. Okay, so one entry you have to make. So what I'll do for the full April month, I'll go and see the report. Go to TDS report. You have to see 26Q. I told you for resident 26Q. Enter. It came. Balance payable. See, balance payable. Okay, now you say stat payment, statutory payment. You have to go from here only. That's how the accountant will do. Okay, TDS, you accept. 1 4, it's correct. Here we can't give that one, 2 4 23. I will give 2 4 23. Automatically it should come, it will come. Enter, enter on company by bank. So it came. Being TDS for April. April 23. Enter, enter. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, at this stage, I would like to tell you something. We made the payment 4,000, but the report is still showing 4,000. Correct. What was the amount due? We paid it to the department. Why even after the payment, why it is showing balance payable 4,000? Think about this. I'll give 2 minutes break. We'll have 2 minutes break. Think, why is still showing? We have made the payment. Okay, the student asked me, sir, we have made the payment. Why the hell it is still showing there in the report? We got angry. Student, we got angry. Why it is still telling 4,000 is balance payable? Fine. Think about this. Okay, I'll come in 2 minutes. Yes. Anybody?
Sir, is it because we haven't gone to the hotel and then we haven't paid it?
No. Okay. Okay. What you thought? You said fine. See, we have paid the amount. It has gone to the government. Okay. There is no ambiguity about that. See, if this 4,000 vanishes after the payment, now currently we are in August. Okay. So, if this figure had vanished, there is nothing showing balance payable. Okay. The director wanted to know what was the GST we paid, what was the TDS we paid in April. Okay. Of course, you can pull out the payment or day book and see the payment. Okay. But in the report, this should not vanish. It should still be there. Okay, so that was the payment, or that was the liability in the month of April. That was the next again for May. It will show the amount. What was the transactions we have recorded for the May month? It will show the balance will continue to be there for that particular month. Okay, the balance will continue to be there for that particular month. So if the accountant want to know what is the balance for May, you will give May to 31st May. It will show balance payable. For June, what was the TDS liability? Okay, understanding all of you. As per the transaction, this is a liability. Of course, we paid the full amount. Okay, 4,000 was the liability. We made the full amount. The confirmation for that is a payment voucher. Okay, in the day book, we'll see and we'll come to know we have made the payment. But report as to the thing should not vanish there. That is the idea. That is the idea. Even after making the payment, it will not vanish. It will still continue to be there. Balance payable. That was the liability in the month of April, like that. At this point, all of you,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay. There is a little bit thing to be observed because it might so happen after some days you practice and you'll be in a fixed. Okay, you'll be in a fix even after making the payment, the amount continues to be there. Okay, so I told you in advance, that's how it will be. Fine, all of you got that. Fine. Now there is some more one more section to be discussed under TDS. Okay, so we'll next, when we are meeting next.
Fourth.
Yeah, we are meeting on 4th September, last class. Okay, then 5th will be the exam as per the schedule. Okay, so 4th we'll complete this. Any doubt you have, make a note and ask me. Okay, see you all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, miss.